Everybody is searching job here in Nepal, right? They are not going to make any business.
Yeah.
After getting the college degree, right? After getting
Yeah,
certificate,
yeah, yeah.
right?
It
They search for
stops.
job.
It stops.
Is it happening globally or happening only in developing countries? What do you think? It is kind of mindset, or why it is happening at
Well,
all?
I see that a lot of people who are in Africa,
Yeah.
beneath the Sahara, so it's very dry,
Hmm.
climate change, no opportunity to develop.
Yeah.
They also flee the country.
Hmm.
So it's happening everywhere.
We just came into Republican or federal Republican system.
Yeah.
Um, do you think it is a better environment for Nepal rather than the earlier political system?
Oh, that's for me difficult because I don't know the difference.
That the difference, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
um,
What do you think? Is it in your opinion, is it working better?
as you said, even the political system where the freedom that matters, then we're getting more freedom than earlier. Um, we have the freedom of choice where we can raise the voice to the government, we can choose the right person, right?
Right.
If we have that level of political literacy, then definitely, as I
Yeah.
know, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's better, I think. But at the same time, government instability is also very important, right? The key factor
Yeah.
for the development of industry and entrepreneurship
Yeah.
in Nepal. So I think it is better, but we have to make our government more stable, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so um, risk-taking culture that is also very important for entrepreneurship, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Calculated risk.
yeah, calculated risk. Yeah. So, um, what do you think? Like, what kind of risk-taking culture do you have in Netherlands?
It's evolving.
Yeah.
We weren't taking that much of a risk.
Hmm.
I told you about how we conquered Indonesia in those times.
Hmm.
It was about that we shared the risk between entrepreneurs. So we made a company
Hmm.
where you could pay money, you got shares.
Yeah.
But I invested, so to say, in more ships.
Hmm.
So the risk that one ship didn't make it to Indonesia and back,
Yeah.
that was covered that the other ones, well, they came back. So we became rich by investing in different portfolios.
Hmm.
I think that's very important. But we are traders.
Yeah.
We are not successful like the States of America
Yeah.
because that's a really entrepreneurial mindset. We had the luck that we developed Philips, Shell, oil company is Dutch, and Unilever
Hmm.
is Dutch. And based on these three big companies,
Hmm.
we got very rich,
Yeah.
and now we have to change because these companies are not that successful anymore.
Hmm.
But the new ideas,
Hmm.
well, they were in America, not in our country.
Hmm.
Government and uh, the Chamber of Commerce, so to say, and all the entrepreneurs in Holland, they understood there has to be a change.
Hmm.
And the change, it was, I think, 20, 25 years ago, they decided, okay, we have really to develop a new strategy.
Yeah.
And in that time, that was 2005,
Hmm.
it was the first time that university, normally they teach people and they do research.
Hmm.
They have to do that by law.
Yeah.
2005, for the first time by law, they were obligated to do valorization programs. So to have to think about how the knowledge developed by PhD students and professors at the university
Hmm.
could apply and be commercialized in the market.
Hmm.
That was a big shift in thinking, and it was also a difficult discussion within the institutes of education and universities. Professors didn't want that. They say, we are teachers, we want to research, and the others is not our responsibility. But they understood that if you don't make the connection between these two worlds,
Hmm.
you stay separate. And modern times is so complicated, you need each other's help.
Hmm.
It's interdisciplinary knowledge.
Yeah.
So they say we have to bridge this process. If you have an idea,
Hmm.
this is the market, you have to create a flow
Hmm.
that the ideas of entrepreneurs are supported and fostered, but also the way you finance and how you support it
Hmm.
by law, by thinking about how can IP help this.
Mhm.
So IP, we discussed it earlier. It's also about the government responsibility
Mhm. Mhm.
and education. So we are trying to make it a flow
Yeah.
between the different stages
Yeah.
and the different parties.
Mhm.
Different stages
Yeah.
and the different parties.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I think Nepal is not in a climate change. Well, there is climate change,
Yeah.
but not that terrible, I think. So if you can back up there,
Mhm.
that will help you also.
Yeah. We're
But
about
you already have a lot of ideas yourself,
right.
huh?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So
I was feeling so awkward at first, right? How to
why?
start, yeah, and because I'm doing this in English language for the first time,
You mean
and
the interview?
yeah, this is the first time in English medium, you
Oh,
know.
you then you're very clever and talented.
Right? Thank you so much, sir. And even in my radio, I'm just doing in my own mother tongue, Nepali language.
But
You
your
can use
accent
it,
is good.
yeah, right? Thank
Yeah,
you.
very nice.
So, what is your final message for the youths of Nepal who will listen this video podcast to the students, different youths?
I should say enjoy life, be creative,
Yeah,
look for opportunities.
true.
Don't be shy. Speak out.
Mhm.
Take take the
Risk as
steer
well.
take the steer wheel.
Uh huh.
Challenge your older generation in a
Yes.
respectful way.
Hmm.
Um, well, um, yeah, I think
Hmm.
that's the main message.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cartus. It's really nice to meet you
It was
here.
nice meeting you. I
Yeah.
hope the interview was interesting for you.
Yeah.
And
Thank you so much.